Hello, everybody. It's Captain Klein. Um, as you know, throughout the pandemic, we've been doing a weekly video, taking your questions and answers and providing you uh, information to keep you informed about what we're doing in response to the coronavirus. Um, I want to make sure everybody understands the Navy and DoD policies and procedures and things that we're doing, because it is vitally important to me to make sure that we're taking care of our operational forces and ensuring their operational readiness. So, we're not on sea duty here. We don't host those operational forces, but we do serve them in our housing, our gyms, our restaurants, our barracks. We've got those 24/7 watch teams that are out there, and their ability to do their job is predicated on our posture and the support that we provide to them. So, as you know, the state of Virginia has started opening up a little bit more this weekend. And I recognize that our posture health protection condition, Charlie, keeps us out of step with the local conditions. But we have to continue to do that to support our operational forces. And with our distributed workforce posture, it's even more important to me that we continue the drumbeat on these videos so that I can talk to you about it. But this week, instead of Q&A about coronavirus, I want to take a few moments instead to talk to you about the murder of George Floyd. The anger, the frustration, the confusion, the pain that racial divisions that have been demonstrated across the country this week have caused. Like many of you, I was horrified when I saw the video of Mr. Floyd's murder. And as I've watched events unfold across the country, I see and feel the very real pain of our shipmates, my friends, my family, and it's real pain. And I think it's compounded by the coronavirus. I think it's compounded by the environment we're in right now because we can't do the things that we want to do. We can't come together and talk about it and share those feelings and share that pain. Cry together, hug it out, whatever it is that we want to do, we're challenged in doing that. We've got this huge distributed workforce right now that I can't talk to about this personally, and so this is even more important for me to make this video this week to talk about it. But I want to make sure that everybody in this command knows where we stand, we the Navy and we this command stand on racism and what has happened this week. So, I won't tolerate racism, prejudice, discrimination on duty or off. It's counter to our core values of honor, courage, and commitment. It's counter to who I think we are as people. I hope everybody got a chance to watch the CNO's video that he did a couple days ago. I thought it was a very good video, and I echo his call. His task to us that we challenge each other when we witness unacceptable behavior. We hear those comments because it's important that we address it and we confront it. As a Navy, we're going to continue to embrace the diversity of our workforce because it really is our strength. It's in our core values, our guiding principles at NSA Hampton Roads, and it's. I think it truly makes us a better organization. So as leaders, it's our responsibility to ask uncomfortable questions and engage in serious dialogue with our sailors and coworkers so that we understand the challenges that they're facing. And we need to listen to them, and we need to allow people to vent. We need to allow them to cry. We need to cry with them about what's taking place across the country. So this week, I've talked to a lot of different groups, and I've challenged our leadership, military and civilian, to have this hard conversation about racism. Racism in the workplace, racism in the country, racism in our personal lives. And part of it is to make sure that those of us who don't experience it firsthand can understand the daily effect it has on our shipmates, and and that's a hard conversation to have. So if you're like me, I'm sitting here thinking, well, what now? What next? How can I be the change that I want to see? I'll tell you, outrage, I think, makes us feel good for a little while. I think everybody is appropriately outraged right now at what they've seen and what's going on. But action's what changes the world. And so the question is, what action can you take? What action can I take? And how can we make that change? And unfortunately, I don't have the answers for you. But I do know what I can do personally. To change the environment around me. So one of those things is I commit to reaching out to my coworkers, my family, my friends, and just asking how they're doing and listening. I want to listen to their fear, their anger, their frustration, and I want to know that they're okay. Additionally, I won't tolerate racist behaviors around me. I won't tolerate racist behavior in this command. And I ask that you don't either. And I challenge you not to accept it around you. So, I'm very proud of our Navy team. 26 years in uniform, and I believe in what we do and who we are. But I'm not naive enough to believe that we don't have people in our Navy I know that we have people who are racist. I know that we see racist behaviors. And so that's the change, right? For me, that's what I can do, I think, is charge each of you to challenge that, to not let that exist in your workplace, to not tolerate it around you. And I think a way to do that is to raise this. I mean, this is a crisis, the same level of crisis as sexual assault, suicide, drug and alcohol abuse. We talk about those things all the time. We challenge those things head on. We are intrusive in our leadership with our sailors, with our civilians, with our family, to make sure that those things don't impact the command, impact the Navy. And I challenge you to do the same thing with racism. Don't let it exist. Don't let it permeate. Don't let it reside under the surface unchallenged. So, in closing, I would like to leave you with one thought about the Sailor's Creed, and the last line of the Sailor's Creed: "I am committed to excellence and the fair treatment of all." I'm not perfect, but I can tell you I try my hardest to live by that every day. And it's hard. But it's who we are as a Navy. It's who we need to be as a people. Everybody deserves to be treated with dignity and respect. So I challenge each of you to take this forward, to make this an actual turning point, not just another event that we look back on and add to the list of horrible, tragic events in our lifetime. Thank you, everybody, for the work that you do every day, for your commitment to the Navy, to your teammates. I ask you to continue to take care of each other. And in this devastatingly changed world of coronavirus and economic disruption and civil unrest, take care of yourselves, take care of your family, take care of your friends, stay healthy. And if you've got a problem, please reach out and ask for that help. Thanks very much, everyone.